Hello, neighbors. Welcome to your February 2024 reading. For those here for the first time, I'm the neighborhood astrologer and I help women increase productivity and decrease life distractions using the timing and favor given to us through astrological and spiritual energy to get things done so we can manifest our best life. With that said, welcome to your February reading. Also, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. All right, let's get into the reading so we can continue the momentum towards increasing our productivity and boosting our manifestations for 2024. We have a new moon in Aquarius on February the 9th. Now, the new moon brings new energy, new initiatives, fresh starts to welcome new opportunities. And this energy of newness is concentrated in whichever house it touches down in. Well, for you, Capricorn, it's happening in your second house of income, your earnings, and value, your extrinsic and intrinsic values. But hold up. This new moon doesn't have the usual clearing and advancement energy. It doesn't feel like spring. This new moon is squaring Uranus and Taurus, and Uranus and Taurus is in your fifth house of love, dating, passion, creativity, and children. Sudden changes in the area of love have great effect on your income and or your self-esteem. Now, while the new moon will bring in contention and erratic events, the outcome that is waiting for you in the end is what will benefit you. For you, Capricorn, this will be an opportunity to love yourself again. The sudden changes with how you express, how you love, with dating, with children, will be highlighted because of Venus that is visiting your first house. So chaotic events will push you to find self-love, self-care, and self-compassion to the point where it will start to feel like spring again. You had a sudden shakeup in one area of your life, from the second house to the fifth house. And because of that, a flower starts to bloom in the first house, the house of self. The very next day, there's a lot of thinking going on with Mercury in Aquarius sitting in your second house, square Jupiter and Taurus in your fifth house. There's a clash where it comes to your value, self-worth, your outputs and inputs, and not being respected by those you love. Mercury being in square with a Jupiter may really have you thinking all over the place, and thoughts can be perverse when there is no outlet. The best use of this energy is to have meaningful, healthy discussions, but the first discussions have to happen within you. How do you value yourself? What is more important to you? How you value yourself or how others value you? While healthy discussions with others can be beneficial, the most beneficial and honest conversations are the ones we have with ourselves. Self-love is the theme. There are opportunities here to give your mind peace, to mend relationships externally and internally. It starts with you, though. The movements you make with having honest conversations with the self reflects in your thinking by giving you good judgment and confidence, where your mental is aligned with your self-expression. This is with the help of Saturn sextile Jupiter that gives the square a pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. On February 24th, your ninth house is blessed by the full moon in Virgo. This is bringing a cleansing to your perception, your judgment, and your critique of others you deem foreign to you, different to you. Not only will a cleansing occur with how you interact with different people, it will allow you to build your self-worth. Noting differences in others shouldn't make you feel lesser than or greater than. The best way is to learn from the differences to make a more cultured, knowledgeable, and learned individual. This is a great time to incorporate your views along with those differences into projects you have a desire to broadcast to the world. It's time to knock off the veil of judgment, critique, and shame, and own that we live in a diverse world, and a lot of gems can be gained by ingratiating yourself in the foreign. So, the end of the month, the themes of the new moon in Aquarius come back around, and it incites action in us around February 27th. Mars in Aquarius in your second house is squared Jupiter in your fifth house. So you can be in a position when you are defending your beliefs and your values from someone you love. So we're working with Aquarius and Taurus energy right now, and right now it's fixed and contradictory. Aquarius is of the belief which is widely accepted within the collective, while Taurus is about tradition, resources, possession of the material and immaterial. So there can be clashes that fester between detachment and possession. There's a lot of proving of self with this energy, and one cannot prove their self to others. They need internal validation. I mentioned that because one should not need to defend their beliefs or values if it rings true to you. So what do you do with this energy when you're not fighting and defending? You use this energy to move in accordance of who you are, what you believe, or who you want to be. Use the energy productively. You have the energy of growth when it comes to self-expression, creative endeavors, taking risks that collide with your skills, collaborating with peer mates, friends, and family, and creating the skeleton or the framework for projects you want to get off the ground. This will bring the change you want to see in your status trajectory, which in turn brings benefits to your home life. To quickly sum it up, there is hard-hitting energy that is requesting a call to action. You decide whether the action taken will be low vibrational or high vibrational. While taking the high road may not feel the greatest in the moment, it will eventually, when you start seeing real benefits internally and externally, that begins to trickle in all areas in your life. This brings us to the end of your reading. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment down below about what you're working on and manifesting in 2024. Also, grab your copy of 44 Ways to Manifest to set you up to manifest your best life in 2024. And until then, flow with the energy and take every blessing and opportunity the universe has in store for you. Peace and prosperity to you, and we'll chat soon.